Hey guys, it's Dartron1 here. I know usually I upload like Minecraft videos to this channel and all that sort of whatnot, but you know what? We're going to start doing some tutorials on editing. And I was actually asked today about some masking in BombBomb007's clan chat, and it's so hard to explain it in a clan chat, so I'm just going to show any of you that actually are interested or watching this how to do it. This isn't going to be like an advanced tutorial or anything like that. We're just going to go through the basics. So basically, you have your clip in Sony Vegas. Now we're using Sony Vegas 9 Pro here. I believe it works with 8 and 7 and most of the Pro versions. It does not work with Movie Studio, I'm afraid. So if you're watching this thing and you can do it with Movie Studio, I'm afraid you're kind of out of luck. But anyway, to mask, you click Event Pan and Crop and click the Mask button. Okay, now this tool here is to basically make an anchor. I'll show you what an anchor is. At the moment we need the normal tool thing. I'm going to zoom in. What we'll do is we're going to mask out this here. So we've got a stationary object. So let's mask that out. You click the anchor creation tool and try and get as close in as you can, I'd say. And this is all you do. You just basically click away at what you're trying to mask out. Although you're probably thinking, God, this is boring, but I'm not going to say, but it isn't, because it is. This is extremely boring. So if you're not prepared to invest the time into masking, like we're going to skip a bit here. To be honest, really, I should do it properly, but this is only a tutorial. If you're not willing to invest the time in masking, then don't mask. Seriously, try and find a different way of doing it, because it takes time to do it right, and if you don't take your time, you're gonna mess up like I've done on here already. So you click that final anchor, and look, there you go. And click position. Let's make this a bit smaller, and you can move that about anywhere along the video, and you can put that anywhere, and it works basically just like any other pan and crop thing. Now that's a stationary object. So let's go on back onto mask, reset mask. That, as I said, is a stationary object. What I want to show you now is how you mask a moving object. Okay, so let's make this smaller. Zoom in a bit here. Okay, so basically this is our first frame. So let's go on to mask. We're going to mask out this skeleton here. Okay, now we are going to make this bigger because we need the space. So we're going to mask out this very skinny gentleman. So let's start, and this is going to be really difficult because of the in-betweeny bits. Let's start from the head actually, and work our way down. And I know I'm really not good at commentary and stuff like that when there's actually nothing going on, which there isn't. It's just me clicking a lot. I said we're doing this quickly. Normally I take a lot more time on this, but this is just to give you the basics of masking. So let's go down. Masking a moving object is a lot more tedious than something stationary like that, rack. So you do exactly the same thing, but make sure it's at the first frame down there. And we're going to just do this very quickly. Shit, I don't have one of those, and here's one I did earlier. I didn't really prepare much for this. It's just kind of like I'm doing this on a whim. Anyway, so this is going to be very blocky and stuff because, as I said, I'm not doing it properly. I keep repeating myself, I know. Basically, another thing is when you click the normal tool to move it about and all that. When you click the anchor tool again, just find the last spot you were. Wait till that little like arrow thing points up. You click it again, and carry on. Anyway, I think I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. Okay, now that we have our skeleton completely masked, what we're going to do is, otherwise I'm going to drop a background behind him a second. We'll just choose any solid colour that's not black, not green. Let's drop a white background behind him. So as you can see, the skeleton is in fact masked. One thing I am going to show you quickly though is a lot of things with masking. Let's say you're masking a skeleton or you're masking something. You see the bits in between the bones in the rib cages that still show the background. Now once you've completely masked it, this is a little trick Sky the Kid taught me. So thank you, Adam. You click the masking tool again. Click, 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 click. Again, we're doing this quickly. Now once that's done, you notice it's still there in the picture. So what you want to do is go to mode and click it to that one to negative. And look, lo and behold, it's gone. And you do that with every bit. So like you do it like this. So I like to hum while I edit. Etc, etc. I'm not going to do the entire thing, but you get the point. But anyway, so that's masked. Look, set the first scene, and look what happens when you press play. See, he moves out of the shot, and it's still there in the skeleton shape. So how do you make him move? Well, this is where it gets complicated and tedious. Now you see we're at frame 1. Let's move it to the next frame. You see? So you move it to the next frame, click reset mask, and guess what you got to do? That's right, you got to start all over again. So click, 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 and fast forward. And once that's masked, as you'll notice, we'll zoom out a second. From scene 1 to 2, scene 1 to 2. And basically you just repeat that process for every frame. Okay, every single one you want up until like the point where you don't need that bit anymore. So basically you just keep masking for as long as you want him on the screen doing whatever he's doing. And that's basic masking. I believe Chisel has a more advanced masking guide on his channel Concoction. I believe so. I don't know for sure if it's still up there. So if you want a more advanced guide, I'd go check that out. But apart from that, I think that's all I can really show you. I could sit here and mask the entire thing, but I really don't want this video to be extremely long, and I really just don't have the time right now to mask this entire clip. So I hope this has been of some help and all that. Sorry about my stuttering and all that. I don't work well without a script. I keep saying that. So hope this has helped you, and have a damn good day, people. Peace.